Hi, I'm Senator Rick Scott. I want to thank you for honoring our brave men and women through the Freedom Memorial Plaza. Thank you for what you do to make sure everybody recognizes the importance of all the men and women who have served or who will serve in the future to defend the freedoms of this country. So thank you for what you're doing. I hope you have a great event.
Nestled in the pines and stately oaks along the northern edge of Central Florida's picturesque Withlacoochee State Forest lies the Florida National Cemetery. The cemetery's 600 acres are home to the final resting place for nearly 170,000 of America's veterans, and some whose service dates back to the Civil War era and even as far back as the Second Seminole War. Efforts are moving forward to increase the size of these hallowed grounds to nearly 800 acres to further accommodate the over 7,000 new internment that take place each year. Fully staffed by the National Cemetery Administration, Florida National Cemetery's essence lies with its volunteers. A corps of over 70 volunteers staff the Public Information Center and reception area every day of the year, assisting the over 500,000 families and friends of our veterans who came to Florida National Cemetery last year to pay their respects. Each year, on the Sunday before Memorial Day, over 2,600 volunteers of all ages from Flags for Fallen Vets come to Florida National Cemetery to place a flag on each of the nearly 110,000 headstones and markers. At each, they place an American flag, then read aloud the veteran's name and thank them for their service and sacrifice. Each December, a similar service is repeated. Wreaths are placed on the headstones by volunteers with wreaths across America. Our veterans will not be forgotten. Working quietly behind the scenes is another group of volunteers, the Joint Veterans Support Committee for Florida National Cemetery. These volunteers work to help support the cemetery's policies, purposes, and to protect the legacy of the Florida National Cemetery. To this select group also lies the responsibility for the planning for the proper observance of Memorial Day and Veterans Day at Florida National Cemetery. Four times each year, the Joint Veterans Support Committee conduct the services for the unattended, honoring those veterans who have quietly passed without recognition for their service. The Joint Veterans Support Committee is now embarking on its greatest challenge to date, the Freedom Memorial Plaza. This impressive structure will be located just inside the entry of the Florida National Cemetery. The black granite Defenders of Freedom wall will serve at the backdrop for the memorial. Its 470-foot length etched with scenes of each conflict from the Revolutionary War through the present day. The centerpiece, a life-size bronze of the Military Honors Funeral, two soldiers solemnly folding the American flag over a bronze casket. Flanking the centerpiece are 7-foot granite columns, each with a porcelain on steel inlay, depicting the various aspects of the military funeral ceremony. Among these are the playing of taps, the honor guard, the gun salute, and the presentation of the American flag to the next of kin. 14 additional monuments are also planned for the second phase of the Freedom Memorial Plaza. These monuments will likely include Gold Star families, the women that have served, Special Forces, Native Americans who have served, World War I and II veterans, Vietnam veterans, Korean War veterans, and many others. Florida National Cemetery is a truly remarkable place, a tribute to all veterans, their families, and the sacrifices that they have all made. The Joint Veterans Support Committee has a vision of the future with Freedom Memorial Plaza, a vision that will make it stand alone and be the pride of Central Florida, the state, and the country. Please, help the Joint Veterans Support Committee achieve our dream to build the Freedom Memorial Plaza.